Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today guys we're hopping in, as you can see from the title, into a future category video here today. Of course this guy right here is the lead up. Now let's go ahead, let's hop in. I actually have to give a huge shout out to Chauncey, hopefully I'm saying your name correctly, over on Twitter. When you guys do ask to be my friend on either JP or the global version, although the global sort of videos similar to this are definitely more scarce because, as I said in the past, it feels redundant to when this releases on global. Unless global has like some exclusive units, it feels somewhat redundant to do a video over that. But a huge shout out to Chauncey over on Twitter because he's hooking me up with a Future Gohan lead, because there's actually not that many over here on the JP side right now. Matter of fact, I've seen a huge increase in SSJ3 Bardock. So anyway, here we go. Here is his I believe it's SA10. Let's make sure it is SA10, and it does have the plus 2000 across the board. Now that's the team I'm running. Let's talk a little bit about the units and why we're hopping into the Jiren event, because I want to see just how well this guy can sort of basically defend against attacks, because that's sort of his big shtick that he has. Now he is the future lead. He's HP plus 130, attack and defense plus 170%. He raises attack and defense for 1 turn when he super attacks and he causes immense damage. And then his passive is sort of his main thing. Attack plus 100% up. As he loses HP, he gains defense at a cap of 100% defense. Now it's basically the Bojack. If you're similar to how Bojack works, similar thing here, except it's just specifically for defense. And at the start of each turn, he gets a 10% buff to blocking out damage at a cap of 50%. So anyways, here we go. Let's hop in, and as we're going through it, I'll talk more about why I'm bringing who I brought. Now you'll notice I brought a physical Vegito Blue instead of the tech one. Now a rainbowed out physical one is definitely, I would say, at least on par with the tech one. If, let's go this way, let's get some key. If you have him 100% like the one I have. Now, I've not completed the LR Vegito Blue grind on the JP side. I did it on global, and I just haven't been in the mood necessarily to finish it on the JP side. I did start it the other day, so I am probably about 30% of the way done to having him to his LR state. I just haven't fully done it yet, so that's why we bring in the physical one. Not to mention, the physical one is probably more common among people between physical and tech, so I was like, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. But anyways, so this guy does reduce damage. So as of right now, the friend one is reducing damage by 10% taken. Is going to cap out on the 5th turn at 50%. I believe it reads exactly 10% damage reduction at a cap of 50% is exactly how his passive reads. Let's take a look and see what all we have here. So I'm going to actually leave the friend one on main rotation for now. Actually, no, I'm not. So it looks like, yes, so he's actually on second rotation. So I want to get the LR Goku Black and the Strength one together, and I want to get and keep, actually, you know what, looking at that, we actually already have one of the rotations I want, so never mind. We're gonna leave it like this, and I'll rotate off the LR. So let's go on, and then let's keep you like this. And I brought this Trunks because he does buff the rest of the team. It's not just specific to super allies. He does give attack and defense buff to all allies. So I was like, well, you know, we already have a lot of stars basically on this team. Why not go ahead and sort of give this team a bit of a sort of, you know, support type unit, since there's not one going to be just specifically to the future category. And let's just go ahead and bring this physical one. Plus, this physical one really hasn't had much screen time, at least here on my channel. So I figured kind of sort of like a why not situation. Now, I have seen a lot of people. Also, I do like his super attack too. The father-son Galagon is definitely nice. But I've seen a lot of people who are like, oh great, another category with Rose and Vegito Blue in it. And while yes, it is kind of sort of the case, it's still, you know, it's not a terrible thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put you up front because this isn't really the Vegito Blue show. This is let's see what he can do. Which I guess also we do want to see his defense. I mean, again, his biggest sort of thing that this unit brings to the table is his sort of buff in defense. But anyway, there we go. Physical Vegito Blue, still showing that he's definitely a solid unit. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, Ryan actually used him on me in a race the other day because we did an LR Bardock race. It was Mono Fizz versus Mono Fizz, and he actually ran this guy on his team. I felt like that was going to be his downfall. I ended up winning that race. It's a fun one. I guess I spoiled it. I was going to say I'd put a link to it at the end, but I guess I just kind of spoiled it. But it's still a fun one for sure. Let's see. I don't want to rotate this. We'll put you up front and then put you right there. How about that? Then am I in a position where I can get... I am. Alright, well, not the 18, but And I sort of just brought the LR Trunks along because if you guys didn't pay attention to the channel in the last few weeks, I pulled 2 more dupes of him, so he is sitting at a solid like 70-something% right now. And I was like, he fits on the category, so why not? And I've not completed the free-to-play LR Trunks. So that's what I wanted to get to in this video. What I think I want to do is come back to this sort of category with LR Strength Vegito and the free-to-play LR AGL Trunks and try them out in this category and see how they do. Now, I'm sure by the time my video releases, some of you guys that may have already seen that, you've already done it yourself, but still, you know, we'll probably add some cool, like, a nano touch to it, you know what I mean? Kind of like how right now, we're using this future category to just see how well it does against this Jiren event. So, here we go. Let's go ahead, let's put you right here and then put you right here. So, what is this? Is this his 3rd turn? So he's reducing damage. Also, the LR Goku Black we're gonna constantly be pretty well high up on HP. Anyways, so let's go ahead and I don't really care that much about him getting off super attacks, plus he has additional attacks, so it's very possible that he'll get some off anyway. Do this. Alright, let's see how well he tanks. He's getting a buff from the physical Trunks, and then of course his own buffs. He's going to attack and raise his attack defense for this turn as well before he has to tank. Let's see how well, with tight disadvantage, this Future Gohan can tank for. This category is cool. I do wish more people had him. I do. I mean, when you look at this category, oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, this is gonna be the real test. How well does he tank this? Not well. Not yet. Not yet. And of course, whenever Jiren does do that, he does actually decrease your defense too, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why we took more damage there. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna actually keep it like this though. What if I just give you that? Sure, that's fine. Then do this, and then do a little bit of that. Now again, as I said, this guy is only giving 130 to HP, so if you're looking at my HP, even with 2 LRs on there, 2 LRs that have 2 dupes and are pretty high up in the attribute system, and you're going, wait a second, why does Nano, see even LR Goku Black with non-type disadvantage, took almost 100k. Anyways, why has Nano only got 389,000? That's why. Because he's only boosting HP by 130%. But he's boosting attack and defense by so much more. That's why this team should be tankier and should output more too. Which we've seen some of these units. I mean, if you use an LR Vegito team, you've already seen what these units can do with 170% attack. It's still definitely cool to finally have somewhat of a dismal future category here on the game. That's something I said in the summoning video, and I think I said several times. I said several times in several videos, but still, I've always really wanted a dismal future. I thought that'd be kind of a cool category. But then, lo and behold, we got a Patara team. Didn't really think about the fact that you would get a lot of those units on the Patara team, and so the team sort of breaks down to being very, 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 very similar, but still not at the same time. All right, I'm pretty sure I brought a Sensu Bean. Hopefully, so I can move him. I did. Okay. Good. All right, now we can put you up front, put you there, put you there. Actually, what if we do this? Because that's still gonna be, what is that? Is that 2 attacks? Oh, it's 2 attacks, isn't it? I do want to make sure he tanks enough, but I do kind of sort of want to leave him back there for the Trunks. We'll just, sure. Do a little bit of that, and then do this. That way we for sure get the super tech off. Oh well, we're at least getting the 12 key with LR Trunks, it's fine. By the way, guys, while we're watching Vegito Blue get a counterattack off here, if you're new to the channel, and you're not done so yet, consider going down there, hitting that red subscribe button down there somewhere, and joining the hashtag NanoFam today. Now, if it's not red, that means you're already subscribed, so don't go anywhere. Also, if you're enjoying this future category sort of video, consider slapping the like button. As I said, we will be back with the free-to-play units because I'm going to complete Vegito Blue sometime soon. I'm going to complete LR Trunks hopefully very soon. I just have really bad ADD, so like focusing in on doing that so many times for 777 medals, like I can't just do that in a short burst. Like it's just not, I just literally can't. So major props to those of you that can just sit there and focus and zone in on it and get it done in like a day. And I've already had it for a few days by the time this video is live on the channel, but still, I can't do that, but I will have it soon. It's going to be the first Prime Battle LR that I get the second it actually goes live, which I'm actually pretty excited about. That was kind of unfortunate. I wish he would have attacked the other dude. All right, here we go. Do this right here. And are we going to finish him here? I don't really want to finish him here. I don't necessarily want to, but I guess we're going to. This category with these guys is just so ridiculous. I mean, these two being on a team instantly ups the team in my eyes. Like I know, as I said, I saw a lot of people commenting they wish that they weren't necessarily on the team. But like instantly when I see this, especially me adding my LR Goku Black, especially with dupes, he has a 5 million attack stat right now, dude. That Trunks giving that ridiculous passive boost, and then the fact that the leads are giving that 170 to give me a 5 million attack stat on LR Goku Black. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely ridiculous. Of course, also he'd been attacked several times at this point because we're at the final stage, but still, that's amazing, a 5 million attack stat. I know we've seen higher, you know, sometimes I forget about stuff and then people are like, Nano, but like, I had a 10 million attack stat on my LRS to straight through Goku, or, you know, I nuked and I had this, but like, I get that, but just typically just playing and just having fun and it just happening is always so exciting. So anyways, guys, there you go. That's the future category. I mean, again, it is very similar to stuff we've seen before. The only sort of replacements are that Future Gohan. He tanked pretty well. I was maybe expecting a little bit more tanking from super attacks, but he still did fine. He still did fine. Anyways, guys, there you go. That is the future category. Feel free to let me know down below how you guys are feeling on it. If you guys are gonna pull forward on global, if you didn't on JP, and why you didn't if you didn't on JP. Feel free to let me know that as well. Anyways, guys, as I said earlier, if you're new to the channel, you're not done so yet, consider going down there, hitting that subscribe button, joining the hashtag NanoFam today. Just slap a like under this video if you enjoyed it. Guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix signing off, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.